Tonight, we continue our election coverage with a race for Bexar County Sheriff. Incumbent Javier Salazar looking to be reelected for a third time.
Tonight, Salazar has a commanding lead, 73% so far, over Democratic challenger Sharon Rodriguez. On the Republican side, Salazar is facing three challengers. Tonight, Nathan Buchanan is leading that race with 55% of the vote. KENS 5 reporter Vanessa Croy is following the sheriff's race and is live from the Bexar County Democratic Watch Party. Vanessa?
Well, Henry Isis, just minutes ago, Javier Salazar took the stage here to an incredible round of cheers from supporters declaring a victory tonight in this primary race and moving forward to the November election. And it appears he'll be facing off with GOP candidate Nathan Buchanan. Now, it's not the first time Nathan Buchanan has run for a county office, but tonight the small business owner and former law enforcement officer has taken the lead. And as we still wait for the rest of those numbers to come in, he will most likely be that GOP candidate facing off with Salazar in the November election. Salazar easily knocking out his opponent, Sharon Rodriguez, to win the Democratic primary. Salazar telling supporters tonight they're in for a really big fight in November. We asked Salazar what's different about this race and what issues will be his primary focus as he looks toward November. Here's what he had to tell us.
We got to bring down violent crime. We really need to get a handle on gun crime. It's out of control, but it's not just for us. It's statewide. It's nationwide. We're seeing a lot of guns stolen with cars, and so we're asking people that, look, we'll keep arresting the bad guys. Absolutely, it's what we do. But we need the community to help us prevent crime from happening.
Henry Isis, that help from the community, also something Salazar said that he is focused on in the next coming months. Now, we did reach out to Nathan Buchanan's campaign tonight, and we're still waiting for a response. Henry Isis, back to you.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. Let's get to other races we are watching tonight. The former Uvalde mayor in the running for Texas House District 80. It includes Uvalde, Pearsall, and Pleasanton. So tonight, Don McLaughlin Jr., you can see with a sizable lead, 58% of the vote over challengers Clint Powell and J.R. Ramirez. You may recall last summer, McLaughlin resigned as mayor to run for this seat. He has served as mayor of Uvalde since 2014. And now to a tight race in Texas House District 21, looking like this is going to a runoff. This covers the Beaumont area. Incumbent and Texas Speaker of the House, Dade Phelan there, with 46% of the vote, facing a tough road to re-election. Challenger David Covey there with 45% of the vote. He earned an endorsement from Attorney General Ken Paxton and former President Donald Trump after Phelan supported the House's impeachment of Paxton. In the race for U.S. House District 28, Republican Jay Furman is leading. This district stretches from parts of Bexar County to the Rio Grande Valley. The winning candidate will go against Congressman Henry Cuellar in the fall. Meantime, for U.S. House District 35, Michael Rodriguez is leading with 25% of the vote. The winner for this race will go against Congressman Greg Casar in the general election. Casar is unopposed in the primary and represents parts of Bexar, Comal, Hays, and Travis County. Now to the Democratic race for Texas State Representative District 118. Christian Carranza defeating Carlos Quesada. You can see there was 64% of the vote. Carranza will go against incumbent John Lujan in the fall. And for Texas State Rep in District 119, Democrat incumbent Liz Campos, you can see there easily defeating Charles Fuentes with 85% of the vote. Meanwhile, in the Republican race for that district, Brendan Garable defeating there Dan Swatsky with 56% of the vote. Grable, will face Liz Campos in the general election. And finally tonight, in the Democratic race for State Rep District 125, incumbent Ray Lopez defeating Eric Michael Garza tonight, 69% to 31%. Right now on KENS5.com, you can find a full breakdown of the results tonight. We'll also continue our complete coverage of Super Tuesday tomorrow morning, starting at 4:30 a.m.